The Michigan State Spartans are moving on to the second round of the NCAA basketball tournament after knocking off LIU Brooklyn in their opener last night. West Michigan native Austin Thornton has been a big part of this year's Spartans team. 24-Hour News 8's Tom Hillen is in Columbus and caught up with Austin's parents, who are watching their son live out a dream.
Good evening from Columbus tonight, Larry. We're seeing lots of green throughout the city. Two main reasons, really. One, obviously it's St. Patrick's Day. Two, lots of Michigan State fans out supporting their team by putting on green and white after last night's victory. Austin Thornton was a part of that victory last night, and though he may not score the most points or grab the most rebounds, what he does add to that team dynamic, you cannot calculate in numbers.
An 8-year-old and a 10-year-old came knocking on my door, and they told me that Austin wouldn't give them back their hockey puck. And I said, he's 4, go and get it from him.
Competitive from the get-go, but what a 4-year-old Austin Thornton didn't know then was that nearly 20 years later, he'd be leading a #1 seeded basketball team on the road to the Final Four, and hopefully to a national championship. Born in Orange County, California, Thornton moved to West Michigan almost 14 years ago. But the OC, some 2,200 miles away from Sand Lake, has not forgotten about Thornton.
He was on the cover of the Orange County sports page out there, which is where he was born. They had one picture from each one seed, and he was one of them.
But there's more to Thornton than just basketball. When the family picked up and moved to Sand Lake, Austin and his 2 brothers had to learn the lay of the land.
Since we moved to Michigan, they all learned how to drive a tractor. They learned how to build a house. They learned how to use a chainsaw. They learned how to break a horse. They learned all the country things that we just cherish.
Farming doesn't appear to be in his future, but what does?
He always had plans to try and play beyond beyond college, and we'll just see what the Lord has in store. I told him, just give it your best. You know, that's all you can do is control the controllables.
Well, coming up tonight at 11, we'll have more of my interview with Austin Thornton's parents, and also why many of his teammates refer to him as the quiet leader. In Columbus tonight, Tom Hillen, 24-Hour News 8.
Thanks, Tom. Austin and the Spartans will take on the St. Louis Billikens in the second round. That's tomorrow in Columbus. Tip-off is set for 2:45.